What's up, guys? Hellspawn here, bringing you a little review. It's a fun one, a happy one, and a sad one all at the same time. And the reasons why is because this is my 1-to-1 scale Sideshow Collectibles Wolf plasma caster, and it is sold. So actually, one of you ended up being the buyer. If it was you, I don't know who it was. I know your eBay name, but I don't know what your YouTube name is or anything like that. Definitely post a comment below or something like that, just to let everybody know that you will be the new owner of one of my pretty badass collectibles. Sideshow did a great job with this thing. I'm just going to do a quick review. I'm not going to get too far into it, but it looks really good. I mean, the sculpt is obviously from the movie molds and whatnot. So the sculpt is really good, the detail's great. Paint's pretty decent too. It does have a light up feature. Supposedly when you push the button on the side and then pull this back, the little lights will light up on the top like in the movie. It doesn't make noise or anything. Mine doesn't even light up. I don't know if it's the batteries they gave me were dead. I never took the time to buy new batteries to try and see if that was the problem. Sideshow, when they sold it to me, said that the lights weren't working, which is why they had a few extras that they ended up selling after they were already sold out of the initial product. So that happened to be one of these. They only made, I can't remember how many. Once I get the plasma caster off the base, I'll take a look at how many they made. But they didn't make too many of these things, so they're really hard to find now. Mine was actually the only one on eBay at the time. So whoever bought this and paid very quickly, by the way, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you have single-handedly helped fund another review that'll be up soon, because I have the Sideshow Collectibles Hulkbuster comic kit that should be here hopefully today. So hopefully when I drop this off at the post office, I'll be giving something away, but I'll also be getting something back. Anyways, like I said, paint's really good. It's pretty simple though. It's like silver with this coppery color that they have painted over the silver. So it almost looks like the whole thing was painted silver, and then they kind of just went over with the coppery color. There's a few little things here and there with, you know, maybe a little bit of shading and stuff like that. But all in all, I mean, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's huge. I mean, you can see, like, I've got big hands, and if I put my hand on top of it, I mean, it's definitely made for, you know, a predator's hand. I'll go ahead and zoom out a little bit here for you and show you what I'm talking about. If you take it off the base, I mean, when you hold it in your hand, I mean, it's huge. I mean, you can see the thing is just, I mean, it's more like almost like a grenade launcher than a actual weapon, but pretty neat. I mean, you can see the whole thing on the front. I mean, and then, I mean, it's actually got like a little bit of a barrel to it, and just kind of give you an idea of what it looks like there. You can see the colors and everything. And there's the underside, and then there's the top right there. And then this part, the actual back of the hilt, is pretty neat too. It's like this big chunky thing. So it's definitely pretty cool. I've enjoyed having it in my collection for a long time. I just recently have been looking around though, and I started looking at some things, you know, and I'm like, I really would like to possibly, you know, take some things and shuffle them out, and, you know, things I've had for a long time, kind of swap them up with something else, and this is one of the things that I decided to let go. A little begrudgingly, of course. I didn't want to, but, you know, that's just kind of the way things go. So anyways, I mean, it's been well taken care of. I mean, it's the way it's been since the day they sent it to me. I haven't done anything crazy to it or anything like that. It's never fallen, never dropped. You can see in here, I mean, they do have some spaces where it's been painted with like scuffs and battle damage, and it's not perfect, like, and it's not supposed to be. I mean, if you look, it looks like there's wear on it and stuff like there should be. So, I mean, all in all, I was very happy with it. I don't know if I would pay the $300 or whatever that they originally charged for it, but, you know, I ended up getting it for a fairly decent deal. The battery compartment is over here on this side, so if you have one, or if you're looking at getting one, or you have one with the light up feature, it's got magnets on it. It's kind of hard to get off of there. I mean, you really kind of gotta get your fingers up underneath there, or find a, there you go. So you can see I just took that off. There's the battery compartment underneath. It's got earth magnets in it, and you just pull this little compartment off right here to put the batteries in, and those are the same batteries that have been in it. No corrosion or anything like that, they just don't work. Normally what they say, you would push this button in on this side right here, and then you'd pull back on this part that slides, and then that would cause the lights to come on. But either way, it's still awesome. It's still a fantastic, sweet piece. I mean, if you're a Predator collector or just a movie prop collector, that thing is definitely really cool to have, and I've certainly enjoyed it. The base is just like all their other replicas that they made. It's just like a flat base with this type of theme going on the side here, and then these two claws that have rubber on the inside of them, so when you set it down it doesn't scuff anything up. The top is painted with the same copper color that everything else is painted with. So just really cool. And then on the back it says Alien vs. Predator Requiem, 496 out of 500. So they only made 500 of these. So it also has little holes on the back where you can hang it on the wall like that, and you can actually hang, like if you were to put the plasma caster in here, you could actually hang it on the wall like so. But I don't, one, these are a little skinny right in here, and I also don't trust drywall to hold up something that's this heavy because it is pretty chunky and heavy. So anyhow, whoever it was that bought this, again, thank you. I'll be sure to review the Hulkbuster comic head as soon as I get it, and I really hope that you enjoy this as much as I did. It's really a cool piece, and I'm sure you'll appreciate it just like I have. So anyhow, you know, like I said, shoot me a comment, let me know what you think, and again, thank you. Coming up next will probably be that Hulkbuster comic head review. Out of this, I'd say I'd give it probably a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Paint, I'd probably give like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. But cool factor, you know, it's probably up there in the 8.5, 9, 9.5 range. Just because it's neat to have these full-size prop replicas. So anyhow, you guys remember to collect everything, and feel free to join my Facebook page. Search for Hellspawn Collectibles on Facebook. Add me up. It's a great place to network, meet new people, talk to me. You know, you guys are more than welcome to say, hey, ask me questions, anything you've had on your mind, stuff like that. Share photos and everything else that you guys may want to do on there. It's purely a Facebook just for collecting, and it's linked to my YouTube channel, so anything that happens on the YouTube channel will be posted on Facebook too. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you there. You guys collect everything, and enjoy the rest of your day.